Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play a random run, but with the preloaded challenge, which is cards have one upgrade slot and it's already filled. It's a negative combined with a positive. I don't foresee any clear... Placepool, thank you very much for the cheer. I don't see any clear benefits or negatives based off of your clan. So let's just random clans and see if we can't make this challenge work. We're not gonna need to spend money for upgrades, and all cards get one upgrade automatically. These might not count though, I guess, which is weird. Buff, debuff, Seraph, Stygian, Awoken, which is a very bad combination, but we'll see if we can't make it work. Cards in reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. Okay, so the base cards are not upgraded at all, but when we take a card, it'll be upgraded. Okay, so this is not gonna matter for the time being, and we can still upgrade these cards to good benefit. You know, Helical Crystallis, we can make these cost 1, Vinegrass, we can make them do 10, but there's only one upgrade slot on all cards. Keep that in mind. Playing a spell deals 2 damage or armor 15 on the pyre. I really like armor 15 because this allows you to take some damage and not lose pyre health. The 2 damage on a random spell is okay if you can play a lot of spells, but since it's not targeted, it might just hit the wrong minion. Frostbite or sweep spell weakness. We do have decent spells for spell weakness, so I think we're gonna go there. It's also, I think, better for the Seraph fight because we can always just play a spell on Seraph for damage and get some value out of stacked spell weakness, and get some value out of stacked spell weakness against the enemy minions on the Seraph fight. But I don't love it. I mean, I don't love the clans that we have against Seraph at all. Seraph really does counter Frostbite, spell weakness, Thorns. The best thing we'd be looking for is the Siren of the Sea, the armor guy. Maybe a Sap Totem could be okay, although it's not that good against Seraph. And then maybe the +1/+1 Awoken Hollow. +4 on enemy units. We can do this because we have good spells that can kill the enemies, and we can stack our champion on the middle. -1 capacity there does suck. Actually, let's just do that. Okay, should have probably played a restore, but I don't think it really mattered too much. We will ice you, put a couple of train stewards in front to buff, and hope for some good spells. And we got some. We did. 1 train steward will die, but we'll just replace him in a second. We're gonna draw another one. We are gonna draw a Frozen Lance too, though. Let's just play you. It doesn't really matter what we play there. I think we're okay. We do need to make sure we ice you, though. You're doing 5 damage. We can't survive with a restore, so we're just gonna play like this. Hope we get Helical Crystallis, which we have a 50-50 chance of getting. And you're dead. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good fight. Magic Tadpole is what Abe calls his Says Verity. It could also be a good unit to take. With spell weakness, that Magic Tadpole, I also forget the name of him. That's a good unit because of the spell weakness. It improves the damage of each spell by 7, multiplied by spell weakness, and in the case of Helical Crystallis, also times 2. Did you follow? Consume Flash Freeze, 23 damage, Frostbite 8. Offering Permafrost. Crypt Builder, offering Permafrost. So, what do you take? We have the choice of a high damage Flash Freeze that will only be used once, a Crypt Builder, which is high damage and expensive but permafrost, and an Offering Token, which is also permafrost. We could take Offering cards and play it for free eventually. But there's an Offering card, we could just take it. And if we need it, we have it. Actually, hold up. This is a really good spell weakness card. You save it. You save it, you save it, you save it. The boss has 10 stacks of spell weakness, bam, you hit him. I kind of like it. Vine Grasp, Holdover, 3. Razor Sharp Edge, Permafrost, Ensnare, Double Stack. So it's free, it applies Rooted 2, and it draws 1 next turn. Very interesting. The Rooted isn't always a good thing, because if it roots an enemy, that enemy might just stick on the floor and keep hitting you over and over again. But if the enemy has 0 attack, they're okay to root, but then you just gotta punch through them on the next turn somehow. It's an interesting take. The Holdover Vine Grasp is interesting, because you can use it to kill support minions every turn, and to mess up the order of the enemies so you can kill them more easily. The problem with this is that it's not always likely to get a kill, but even against buff debuff Cleansing Seraph, you can kill support units with a Vine Grasp for free. So I don't think it's that bad. I think we should give it a shot. Sweep Burnout 1! No. Sweep Spikes 4, Slay +3. Or Rage 7 Animus of Will. We need more damage. Shattered Shell's really good. We can never make it quick unless we have a spell for it. We can get the Awoken spell that makes this guy quick. Turns him into a pretty beefy unit if he can get a lot of kills with his Slay trigger. But I'm looking at the Animus and I'm like, okay, Rage 7 means you're gonna be doing 17 times 3 when you come out, which is good damage, but it does get reduced every turn. Spikes trigger Slay. We don't want Shattered Shell to be a tank, because he only has 10 health. And we remember, we can never upgrade units again. This guy will never be able to get any upgrades. I think we take him though because he scales. So this might be harder than I thought, because the spell's not being upgradable. I'm realizing that's a bit of a pain. So what do we want? Awoken or Stygian unit? Spells or unit upgrades? We can upgrade our good spells. We cannot upgrade units. We could only upgrade Train Stewards. But I think we want spell upgrades first. It's hard because I do want like a Siren of the Sea. The Siren of the Sea. Do, 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 do. We also do want Train Stewards to be upgraded, but I don't know. Let's go Stygian. Let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, yes, we're gonna take a multi-strike Siren of the Sea. And then we're gonna make a tank for the Siren of the Sea. Man, these are so bad. I don't even think you spend the money on them, honestly. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I think we got kind of exactly what we needed. 75 coins, enemies appear on each floor. We have 15 pyre health, so we can handle 9. The 9 plus 4 damage we'll take from the starting units. That's not too bad. We just want to make sure the Siren doesn't die immediately. That's the only thing that matters, because that Siren is the most important unit in our entire deck right now. This is fine. This is fine. We don't want to play the Siren in the middle, because we are going to want the Train Steward to block for the Siren. We could start here. You know, we have armor. These guys are gonna do 9. These guys are gonna do 4. That's 13 damage. That means we take no health. If we start down here, we can kill the units. The Shattered Shell will itself die, which is actually perfect. Don't really want to put the champion here, because again, we need to put a tank in front of the Siren. She does kind of tank on her own, but we do want the Train Steward to tank her. We could just put her out here and be okay with it, though. You know, we don't need the train steward on this fight. It's the second fight. I think we'll be okay. 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 You're gonna take a lot of damage, but we can heal the damage. And we're gonna kill the thorny unit anyways. Is this thorns or haste? Thorns? Okay. Okay. So, you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down in front. Everyone's living. You gotta love it. We're gonna Vine Grasp. If we Vine Grasp you, we save more damage, but you do die to the thorny minion, but you're gonna die to the thorny minion anyway. You're dealing 4 damage by just being alive. I think we will kill you. That saves us a lot. And now we actually take no damage, which is perfect. You're gonna kill the thorn minion, and then you're not gonna take any damage. Okay, that's good. I would have loved to play the Siren in the middle, because then, or the top, because then you get more time to buffer, but I still think this is okay. I'm still happy with this. You're dead. I think now we do kill you. Now you're dead. That's pretty good. Pyre's taken no damage, which is fantastic. We save the Crypt Builder. Again, we want to save this for our... spell weakness. We play this. I think we do play Vine Grasp. Just for the incant on her, I think it's worth it. Should have played the Train Steward, that was dumb. But I figured we would get a heal to bring you back up to full, so that's great. Then Crystalline Seeds, kill the unit in the back. It's gonna mean that you don't get buffed, but you're gonna die in one hit anyways, I think, so I think this is honestly okay. You're dead. We love it. That was fantastic. That was a great fight. We didn't even see the Train Steward, by the way. I don't think we saw him. I don't think I remember seeing him at all. 50 damage, discard a card at random for 1. That's pretty good. I'll be honest, a Permafrost Energy Siphon is also interesting. We could use it with the Crypt Builder if an enemy is about to get through. With the Crypt Builder we have, it's 120 damage with 1 spell weakness. I'll admit though, a Titan's Gratitude that just does 50 is also pretty good. It might discard the Crypt Builder, but if it does, we actually like that, right? I kind of hate that it consumes, but you know, that's kind of just what it is, right? We just need damage. There's some damage. Yes. Regen 10 is amazing. The Sting is also really good. Oh, you gotta go Sting. It's a free incant every turn. Because it replaces itself and you can play it itself every turn. Oh, that Sting is getting duplicated. It's getting so duplicated. Not now, but later it's gonna get so duplicated. Spell upgrades or artifact? Well, again, we can only upgrade the base spells, which are okay. We're getting upgrades by just taking cards. So I kind of want the artifact if we get lucky and get double incant. I'm not saying we win, but you never know. No. Spell weakness. I mean, we'll take it. Not what we're looking for, obviously, from that, but that's okay. Endless incant armor gain 3. I think we're getting incredibly lucky with the draw, because this is exactly what I want. I want an endless tank who also gets incant synergy. If he dies, we just play him on the next turn. We incant to give him armor, he protects the Siren gets beefy. It's perfect. Now duplicate the Siren 10 times. You wouldn't. Send a unit to the bottom and apply daze to consume. Ascend an enemy to the pyre. Like, if we take the doors, we could put another unit on the same floor as our other units, and make one big floor. You know, if we get another incanter or we duplicate a siren, we can just drop them onto the floor, and then they'll get buffed slowly over time. You know, we don't have to play this on an enemy unit, it's to send a unit. Steel Pulleyclaw is very good for killing things, but we have a lot of high damage spells. I'm kind of the opinion that trapdoors might be better for this situation. You enlist the help of the crew to install the doors, giving you more control of the location of any invaders in the Bone Shaker for a quick ejection. And we're done. Okay. Daedalus time. Daedalus, let's do this. 1 damage on an enemy unit death. We can handle that. I'm gonna take a drink too. Playing Monster Train all day. Four capacity is not what we like to see, so I think we're gonna start here. Wait, that descend goes to the bottom, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking we could descend, you know, our units to the bottom, but if the trap shoot doesn't send them to the middle, then that just sends them to their death down here. But if we get it on the right turn, we could descend when Daedalus is relentless. It's a little bit funky though. But we know what we want to start with. We want to start with that. We could incant, but I honestly think that we just prefer killing these units. It buys us a turn to incant in the future. You know, we can play our garbage spells up here. I actually do like the idea of the Shattered Shell being down here, but unfortunately he is kind of awkward to play. Like, how do you play him? If you put him down here, he's just gonna, well, he's gonna get 3 kills, well, he's gonna get 2 kills, and then just die. Is that okay? Are we okay with that? Are we okay with him dying, guys? Honestly, don't mind just dazing you, but we need to play some spells. We need to incant a little bit here. Let's... If I stun you, I'll take 9 damage. No, I don't think you'd do that. Although we could just put a Train Steward in front of you next turn. Okay, you know what? We'll take 9 damage, and I'm gonna try to keep that guy alive for another turn. If we get a good Train Steward, oh, but the large one wouldn't fit. It doesn't really matter. You're dead anyways. I think at this point we just have to accept it. Let's get some incants going on this floor and just make it impossible for anything to get through. I think that's the play. The bomb is gonna go off. If the bomb is gonna go off, I think we double incant. And we say goodbye, sweep unit. We can't make him quick without getting that book, so it's really hard to make that happen. We could play the Train Steward. I think we just want to dump the Train Steward up here, honestly. It's not even that much of a dump, you know? It's just, hey, this is probably the best floor for him. We'll need to do a little bit of damage to this guy to fully get the kill. That's okay. Holdover. You're dying. If you die, I don't care. However, Crystalline Seeds kills these enemies, but they're already dead to the sweep. Crystalline Seeds does 6 damage to you. We might have to play the Crit Builder to take no Pyre damage, but remember, I gotta remind myself, the Pyre Armor will keep us safe, we don't need to play it. So honestly, I think you do just play spells. I could give this guy some, you know, Crystalline Seeds. Dude, I think you just incant. I think you cannot go wrong with incanting whenever possible. Incant, 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 incant. So final wave is upon us, and we finally got our sting. We want the sting. It's a good sting. I don't even really want to pay to play Titan's Gratitude because we have the Pyre Armor. I'd much rather just do that, and do that, and do that, and then keep that Crit Builder because we're gonna stack up spell weakness on him. We have a 50-50 chance of discarding it for value here, but I really don't want to risk not drawing it when we need it. I think we'll be fine. Like, I think we do enough damage. You know what? F it. Nah, save it. You don't need it. If you save the Crypt Builder, you're guaranteed to live and win. So, just hold it. I mean, you're already dead. We've done it. There you go. How easy was that? Told you. And we have a 40 times 2 Siren. That's a pretty good Siren. Would we rather duplicate the Siren, or would we rather duplicate the Sting? I don't know. These are interesting. Permafrost, not that good. Removes consume, costs 3 energy, no thank you. Draw X-1 and enhance. This does allow us to just draw cards if we have a dead turn. It's not that good on its own. We could take energy, but I think we're actually gonna go for card draw on this one. I think our units are kind of okay, and again, they're very hard to upgrade. I think we want card draw to get to the better spells faster. The free stuff, the Vine Grasps, the Stings, the Restores. I think we'll still take the Rail Spike. And I'll be honest, I'm still very tempted to take an Incant as just another guard for another floor. This one's not endless, but we can still play the endless one wherever we want. And this one, if he dies, we can just replace him with the endless one, right? I'd much rather just duplicate the Siren, though, because she gets much better, much faster. So I'm just debating. I'm debating myself, essentially. I still think that duplicating the Siren is like the best card we could duplicate. I think we want card draw, duplicate the Siren eventually, capacity after card draw. Another guard is okay for another floor, even though it's probably not going to be that good. Wait, you're large! You're a large Shattered Shell. Oh, I'll take you then. I was like, plus 18 attack. That's a plus 10 attack upgrade. No, that's Large Stone, my dude. Yeah, so we want card draw. Okay, so now we have 2 large units. I mean, they can go on their own floors individually. It kind of works. And honestly, I think you do duplicate either the Siren or the Sting. I think the Sting is slightly better because it replaces itself and it scales you faster. So we're gonna go for the Sting first. We'll heal, get money. We'll duplicate the Sting, which I do think is the best option. Minus the Siren, maybe. And then do you want more damage, plus cheaper spells, or spell weakness? The cheaper spells are actually very interesting. More incants, faster. Dude, you know what? Less spell weakness, but we only have a couple of high damage spells. Well, until we get a better Helical Crystallis, which we haven't really seen that much of. But yeah, let's go with just damage spells costing less. We can go with better spell weakness after Fel. Because I don't think we need to go -2 on the... Yeah, I don't think we need to go -2 on the damage spells. -1 is fine. So adding 2 spell weakness would be okay there. Now we have no glimmers. These guys are going to be a little hard to kill. Maybe not. I mean, Shattered Shell could just go on his own floor. I kind of like that. And we have a big Train Steward. We're going to have a hard time fitting the Siren. If we're going to fit the Siren anywhere, though, I think it's going to be on the top where we have access to... longer time to play spells. I think we want Shattered Shell here because it kills everything. I think we want Train Steward here with... No, we want Train Steward here with the Titan's Bane. Yeah. Because now we can apply spell weakness to everyone. Alright, I stand by that. I had to think about it for a second. Also, this guy's doing a lot of damage now. Are you killing him? You're taking 30, which is pretty good. We can improve that. Now, our capacity is a little bit jank because we only have one capacity here, and we have a 2 capacity unit we want to play. But I'll be honest with you, I think you still just go guard, siren. And then we need to do as much damage as possible to kill you, but we have a crit builder for that. Or Frozen Lance, which if we play it... up here, it might allow you to die more easily, but, you know, we want to incant. We're probably going to draw a spell. Let's incant. Everything's going just fine. We got our sting. I think it is worth stinging. You know, we could drop the siren. She's going to be really dazed, though. And I like having her up there because we need something that can actually kill these units, so I think we're just going to leave her up there. That's fine. One capacity, one capacity, one capacity. Sorry, Train Steward, you're being left behind. We trap shoot somebody? Daze 2? I could trap shoot you, but you're actually, like, doing very well. Let's incant. Bum 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 bum. Because you're gonna die to the sweep, so I really don't care about you. You're gonna just buff him. Everything's dying. We need to play some spells. Helical Crystallis will not get a kill. Crypt Builder won't get a kill, but it'll push enemies back. And then 2 stings will get kills. I mean, 2 helicals will get kills, then we can play 2 stings, then we can come up here and Vine Grasp. It's not that good, but I'll be honest with you, saving all damage on this floor does seem like a pretty good idea for me right now. Then we still have the Crypt Builder for later. You're taking 43. We can improve that. We can improve that. I mean, just with the sting you're dying, and then we can draw and make cards free. Only drawing 2. But that's still pretty good. A Gratitude and a Train Steward. Well, let's see if we get lucky. Damn it! We really wanted that card in hand. We'll probably draw it, though. We get a lot of card draw with the stings. Well, actually, they draw themselves, which is not ideal, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Taking 40. That's acceptable. Sting, sting, heal, incant. The incant is really helping. We're drawing some garbage. We know what's gonna happen. We really do not want to Vine Grasp you. We really would prefer to wait and maybe get a Crypt Builder or a Helical Crystallis. So, we're just gonna sting. And then let's dump these. I think we'll be fine. You're dying. We got no other spells, but we can still play that for 24. Pretty bad luck on the spell draw, really. This is why Abe doesn't check chat like ever, says La Black Falcon. I'm reading chat, and you are exactly correct. Permafrost, silence, does not consume. Offering Holdover. Burnout, Glacial Seal. Offering Holdover Sap 2. If we can play it, it's very good, but it's expensive. We don't have a token. We could take it, but we're not gonna be playing this, so I think we skip. Dude, I just realized, how the heck are we gonna kill Seraph? Oh my god. Holdover, Cycle of Life. Again, how are we gonna play this? Spreading Spores is pretty good. Spikes regen, but is it better on an Awoken tank? Yeah, it's a good spell to play, but at 2 energy, if we fill our hand with these, we're gonna have a hard time playing them. So I think we skip this as well. Admittedly, these are pretty good upgrades. It's not really what we're going for, and I think we need to focus one archetype, and I think our archetype is going to be Incant. Now, do we upgrade spells or duplicate a Siren and remove cards, or do we get a free artifact, go to the Concealed Caverns? What do we do? What do we do? I think our spells are kind of okay. I think another Siren would be pretty good, especially if we can actually play 2 on 1 floor. We're gonna want a Siren duplicated eventually. Let's get 1 Siren duplicated now. The only other duplicator is down here at Forging Spells, and we do need to hit this up to upgrade our Helical Crystallises. So let's plan on going here to this duplicator, and here we'll duplicate a Siren, and then we'll duplicate another one in the future. Because we don't need to really spend too much time going to the Merchant of Magic. Yeah, we miss out on an artifact, but we can remove bad cards that we don't want to see anyways. Yeah, if it's double incant, we're gonna love it. But what's the probability it's gonna be double incant? The problem is the Concealed Caverns. Like, what if it's +1 capacity per floor? What if it's duplicate a Siren 5 times? It's still tempting. It's so tempting. It's so tempting. But you still go with the Siren upgrade, right? The Siren duplication, right? I'm a sucker for the random draw. I'm a sucker. Consume, deal 30 damage. We consume that, we consume that and that. So we can do a decent amount of damage by consuming cards. Getting extra energy is nice early. Other than that, we don't really have expensive decks. Especially once we play all of our units. So we'll go with Trader's Quill. Holdover. I don't really want any of those to be holdover. Helical is okay. Vine Grasp, getting a kill is okay. Restore healing more is also okay. I think Helical's being cheaper is really good. I don't really want anything to have holdover. We already have a holdover Vine Grasp. Permafrost. For when we need it. Bigger heal. Cheaper card. Might even pay to purge. Hellhorn Awoken Melting. We'll get a random Awoken card. Regen 5. I mean, it's a good card. We do not focus on regen, though. We could upgrade it to be free, and then it'll consume and do 30 damage. It's, like, not bad, but... I gotta think about this. Because we really don't focus on regen unless we play a Siren in the front. And even then, we just have restores we can just pop out there. Like, we don't focus on the regen. I'm gonna skip this. It doesn't fit. It's not a sting. And we do want to keep duplicating those stings. But I think now we will duplicate the Siren later. I think we got very poor outcomes from these. I think left would have been better. But that's hindsight, you know, that's seeing the chest closed containing possibly an artifact and you think to yourself, what could it be? What could it be? +6 attack. Weirdly enough, I think we can do this because we have large stone units, but it's a bit risky. I gotta focus more on making sure that I play the correct units in the correct places to get more units out there. You know, down here, yeah, we could put a Shattered Shell, but then we can't fit anything on this floor. Yeah, we could put Tithys Titans up here, but then we're not able to actually benefit from the spell weakness. I think we will put you down here, though, having said that. I would like you to not take 1 billion points of damage, though. Could have done that differently for more damage on him. Whatever. Just, hit him. Well, I can tell you're gonna be trap-shooted. You're gonna hit the pyre. I just don't do enough damage. I mean, I could let you live and then descend you. How much are you gonna hit the pyre for? You're gonna take another 20, you're taking 10. I don't mind if you hit it for 15. I'd rather daze you just so you can die. You know, I can probably deal with this guy with a spell, and I can with Titan's Gratitude. It'll kill him instantly, so that's good. You died. Well, you need to come back. We need to play some spells here, for sure. I would like you to be out, too, just to tank some hits. So we'll play that. You're dying, and there's nothing I can do about it, so we need to start stacking up, you know, damage on you. Kill you. Our Siren might die here, but we got stings, and stings are quite good. And a crit builder, which does help quite a bit. It helps quite a bit. Quite a bit. If we play the crit builder, we can't play the rail spike. So really it's, do we want to incant or do we want to kill a minion? This freezes, so I do think you just incant. You incant to heck. To try to do as much damage as you can on this floor. So we'll, Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. Sting ya. Sting ya. Heal ya. You're taking all the damage, which is acceptable. Okay, Pyre took 15 minus 12, or 12 minus 15 damage, something like that. Helical Chrysalis should kill you, which is fantastic. This floor is looking sketchy. This is why we love having this Endless Guard. Thank God for this guy. Vine Grasp needs to kill you. 2 stings. A Crystalline Seeds, that's probably worth playing. A Frozen Lance. We could play Crit Builder, but I really want to kill this guy. You're taking 25 damage. It's a lot of damage, but you're living. And there's the boss. Okay, you're gonna hit the pyre. I really think we should probably just crit builder. We're gonna take a lot of damage on this floor though, but like, what else are you gonna do? Let's save the pyre, and then let's incant. Kinda don't want to draw Vine Grasp again, so let's not. But this floor is looking mighty sketch. You are taking 160. That's better than I thought it would be. 280. 300. 300. Actually, the Incanter is better as a tank next turn. And we're drawing a lot of cards, so if we can get Crit Builder, we can kill you. Helical Chrysalis probably also does it. You're gonna live? You're taking 60? You're gonna hit the pyre? Three times. We're almost dead. Probably should not have turned on this trial, but I really thought we would be in a better position. You know, that's the risk reward. I guess we just need to... Oh my god, that's so good. That's also real good, magic power, but this magic power is every turn, which I think is better. We just need to be better. Let's be better. Do we heal our pyre? No, but we have 15 armor. That's fine, right? I thought we'd be in a better position. We need to duplicate that Siren ASA freaking P. I don't think we need to upgrade spells. I think I'd much rather go for an artifact, heal, and then remove cards. We have a lot of gold. Add a sting to your hand every turn. Yes. Units gain an extra upgrade slot. It's how we're gonna deal with this freaking challenge. We can do it. Now, we need to dump some train stewards. Because now we can actually upgrade our units. because 1 fewer upgrade slots plus 1 upgrade slot means, hey, we have another upgrade slot. So I think we're gonna go Fell, unit upgrades, and then we'll decide. But now that we have the ability to upgrade units another time, we can put like another multi-strike. We can put some large stones, plus 25 health on minions. We can really help out our own damage output. And a sting every turn is just absolutely incredible, and you love it. This sucks. I really want Titan's Bane at the bottom, but we can put a sweeper down there later. We should probably start here. We'll get a sweeper next turn, I hope. Good. It's not the good sweeper, but it is still a good enough sweeper. It's not, they're gonna live! Oh my god. So what do you do? I need energy to play this for more. Capacity would also be nice. We could play more units around. Like 2 large units on 1 floor is pretty good. You're all dead. You're taking it 10. You're fine. How do we kill you guys? You know what? You're gonna die to the spikes if you hit me. That's fine. So then I think we will just purge this to take no pyre damage. You're all dying, that's fine. We should play spells. We want to play the sting every turn. We should have played this earlier. Let's play it now. And now you're just dying instantly. Let's take less damage. Let's incant. Why is this gonna do? Oh, because it consumes is gonna do 30 damage. I don't mind taking 1. I suppose we will play it then. I guess there's no reason not to. Okay. There's the Siren. We love it. Gotta play it. We should probably also just play the Ultimate Penance to get it out of here. I hate that these units are kind of living, but are we okay with them living? Deal 8 damage, move that unit to the front. Like, okay, what if we take 5 pyre damage, kill our own unit, and put out a Shattered Shell? Would we be okay if we let them move up? I hate this guy adding 1 garbage to my hand every turn, but maybe we can just wait for you to come back around in my hand, Shattered Shell? We have a Train Steward we can put down. Spells can kill these units in the back, I suppose. I just won't have the energy to play this, and then we're gonna take 5 damage. I really don't want to take pyre damage, so I'm gonna dump it. I think I will ice you so we don't take the pyre damage from that. I really don't want to hit my own unit, although with the 3 damage one we can, much more easily. And actually, if we do this, you'll live. There you go. So you're doing some damage at least. We'll sting, we'll lance. We gotta build up that Siren as quickly as possible. Crystalline Seeds. That's probably worth playing down here just to make sure that everything dies, everything important dies. You're a bit of a problem. Get that garbage out of my deck. Get out of my deck. Incant. Incant. You know, if we have it, I'm like, why not play the Crit Builder? Well, because we want to kill this guy next turn. That's a good point. Let's play the Train Steward then. Incants slowly happening. Man, what I would kill for that double incant relic right about now. Hey, no enemies that can make me annoyed. You're taking 15, you're taking 70. Could trap shoot you. You know, the one that's got the most health, just kind of keep him down there. Or actually, we should trap shoot the one that has the least health, because they're more likely to die to frostbite and whatnot, right? We should probably also kill you so we take less damage next turn. We'll keep stacking up the incants whenever possible. You got 57 armor, that's a lot of armor for you to have. Would we like more draw next turn? I would like more incant now. And 30 damage is quite nice. Now if I move the position of units, it's gonna be harder to kill things. I kind of feel like just icing you. Should have played that first. In hindsight, oh well. Your days, do you have one spell weakness? I would not be opposed to just killing this guy. There we go. And it's with the incant, it's actually enough damage to kill the one in the back too. Love it. Because our fishman is getting the kill on him because he has 5 health. Okay, bad turn. You might be able to discard these. No, you're gonna take pyre damage. If you play Harness the Titans, are you gonna play Harness the Titans? There's no reason to take pyre damage. We're actually okay on this floor, so let's not take pyre damage. Instead, let's just ice some garbage units. You do 1 damage, you do 9. The Siren's doing 120 a turn. We're getting there, we're getting there. Final wave. So we got 1 more turn to play spells. We have the crit builder for when spell weakness is relevant. Shattered Shell on the bottom is, I mean, honestly, just, I think, the play. You don't take that much damage, but it does help. We don't need another Vine Grasp next turn. Deals 8 damage, but 8 damage is nothing. Let's get different cards that might be more important. And we don't need to play Crit Builder here, we can play it on the top floor. You're dying! You love to see it. I think we'll play Helical. If you're dying, let's just stack up the armor, the incant. Draw 2. We drew 1 sting, fantastic. We are losing our unit, but that's what he's there for. He's there to tank. Now, I gotta think about this. If we duplicate the Siren, there's a problem. The problem is we want spell weakness to stack up so we can play a high damage spell. But if we take capacity here, we won't be able to stack it up as much as we would like. Firebound, Power Stone, Spikes. Spikes deal more damage. Permafrost, enhance unit with +10 and spikes. With Permafrost, that's not that bad because you can just play it on a dead turn, but I still don't think it's that good. Tell me it's pretty good. Like, what does this mean on Seraph? If we have 100 HP, it means we will deal 30 damage and live for 1/3 of an attack, for 3 energy. I'd rather just incant and make this, because with 5 incants we do more damage and we survive more turns. Well, the same turns, really, but they're in the back, so they do more damage longer anyways. Like, I don't think this is what we want. But we got a problem with the capacity. We have 5 capacity on a floor right now. If we take the 6th capacity, we could play 2 Sirens and the Champion, or we could play like a large stone unit, a Siren and the Champion, or we could play 2 Sirens and the Endless Tank unit. But if we do those, we won't fit the Champion on that floor. And we want the Champion to inflict as much spell weakness as possible. So what the heck do you do here? Do you go energy to play more cards, capacity to play more units, draw to draw even more stings? I mean, we're drawing the stings easy enough. I don't think you need the energy. Cleanse, debuff, or cleanse, buff, debuff, Seraph. We don't really inflict any buffs or debuffs on ourselves. We inflict spell weakness on the enemy. But we still want spell weakness on Seraph. Dun, 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 dun. I still think you go for the capacity to build bigger floors, but this is very funky. Because if we duplicate the Siren, we're gonna have to really quickly decide where she goes. I don't know. Now, if we are gonna duplicate, we have to go spell upgrade path here. We could go upgrade our unit upgrade path here, and if we get lucky, we can just put a second upgrade slot on both of our, or the one Siren, and then duplicate it in the future. Okay, and now you got me thinking. What if one of your floors is just 2 Sirens? And then that's the floor. That's your damage floor. You can have like a tanky floor with a big shattered shell, the guard, and your champion, and then that's that floor. I think you large stone the Siren and you duplicate her. I think that's what you do. And then that's their own floor. You get the health. Incant armor gain. Look, let's put it on you, because ideally we're gonna have you on the same floor as the incant armor unit anyways. And a little bit of armor gain could be okay. Although we really want to incant on the Sirens, so let's not worry about that right now. I'm not gonna reroll though. Well, if we're not gonna reroll, there you go. We'll save our money. Our units are basically as upgraded as they're gonna get, and I think we want spell weakness. This is funky. Very funky. We might not take this trial. Restore all health. It's the worst. It's always the worst trial, isn't it? Because the enemy in the back, it's gonna be like a... This might be the one with the Ember Drain unit. It might be like 4/160. If we get 2 Sirens out, we could incant enough to kill them theoretically. I kind of want the cash, but I worry that, you know, the unit that's gonna be behind the Steel Wings is gonna be like 10 damage, 190 health, and if they make it, they're gonna hit the pyre for 50. Can we kill them? Can we kill them if they move up? I mean, the Sirens, they do, both of them together do 80 damage, plus spells, it's possible. Look, if we die, honestly, we die. This is a very difficult challenge, but with the spells and spell weakness, I think we got a shot at killing them. And they are the 10/190s, which is, you know, not exactly what I wanted. We can't put the Sirens as high as I would like. It sucks. That's fine. You know, we're just gonna have to deal with it. There's your guard. There's your sweep. There's our incants. So we need to somehow kill you. A crit builder, I think, will do it, if we can get one. The Siren does need to come out. I think we let you go because we've already taken the trial. Let's not half-ass our unit placement here. I'm not gonna put a spell on you. I'm not gonna do a damage spell on you because I need to hit you with a bigger hit. We will incant though. Man, this is awkward. You don't belong at the top. You don't belong anywhere. I think you're gonna make it through. I think I just need to accept that you're gonna make it through because I can't hit you for a 190. If I get crit builder, I can hit you for 110, and then I need a sting. And the sting does do 10 damage, so maybe that does work. But you're gonna heal up. And I gotta kill that second position unit as quickly as I can too. Okay, well I can kill you. It's gonna take everything I have on this turn, which means that you're gonna make it up and do 10 damage, and then I'm gonna have to find a way to kill you as well. This is not going as well as I would have liked. That much is obvious. Okay. I got another plan. We let this one go. We crit builder you on the next floor, and then maybe we'll get lucky enough to kill you on the next floor just by playing spells. I have to kill 2 of these 3 units as they move up. I don't know how to do that, is the short of it. I'm taking 64. I can't kill you. I want your spell weakness to maintain. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I just lost by being stupid with my spells and my trials, because this is getting a little silly. It's getting a little silly. Also, where's my other siren? Am I not drawing this? I didn't duplicate her yet. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm holding my head in my hands, tilting my head back because I'm actually a complete freaking fool. I completely forgot that I hadn't duplicated her yet. I'm like, where's the other siren? I really hope I get her soon. Oh, brain. You idiot. Okay, well, we gotta find a way of doing this. So let's think about it. That will kill you for 1. Are we okay with harnessing? Yes. We're not gonna play the crit builder on this turn. We're gonna hit you. It doesn't matter which one we play. Maybe we should have played the other one? No, they both cost the same. I can hit you and get you down to 100. Can I play like 5 spells? Oh, dude, I can kill the one in the back. Because this is doing a whole bunch of damage due to the spell weakness. Although, hold up. I can't believe it. You're dying. Okay. Titan's Gratitude. If this hits Crit Builder, it will kill this guy too. It hit a card I really wanted in my hand, but this is still okay. I think we're gonna make it. This is stupid that we're gonna make it, but I think we're gonna make it just due to freaking blind luck. So I might be able to kill you with a decent high damage spell. I mean, honestly, these stings are doing a ton of damage. But we have the crit builder in hand in case we need it. I still think we need to buff the incant on her, basically above all else. The sting is gonna bring you down to 90 HP, and I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You're dead. Would you look at that? You need some healing. You're taking 10. Whatever. I think we will play that down there. Continue the incant. I mean, the armor is nice for spell weakness purposes, but kind of also of the opinion that buffing the siren is also a good call. We're drawing a lot of cards. That's not a problem. We're gonna kill you. I want bad sting. And you're gonna die. That's incredible. I keep just saying, that's incredible, but it's incredible. Draw 1. No. Toss out a heal. Do some damage. Vine Grasp to kill a bad unit next turn. And can't. You're taking 82 damage. Excuse me? You're taking 82 damage? That's it? Well, we're gonna incant down here then. The armor to stack up more spell weakness I think is worth more than the siren. The heal is also pretty good. You're taking 129. You're gonna have way more than enough spell weakness, I think. Honestly, would prefer to have like a large stone train steward, something that has more health. So we'll put you up here. Yeah, that was pretty good. You have 10 spell weakness. It says 85 damage. I guess, you know, hold up. We've been buffing it by playing Harness the Titan every turn. now that we have it doing 85 damage, it's doing 85 times 11, which is actually killing him in one hit. So we can hold on to the card, buff it, so it's better against Seraph. Now we did take 35 damage. We knew it was gonna happen. Honestly, we kind of knew it was gonna happen. Oh, I hate that that consumes. But it was honestly kind of okay. +7 magic power. We're gonna duplicate the Siren. Do we need +7 magic power? On the top floor, it could be pretty good. You being quick doesn't really matter at all. But Frenzied Swarm Daze 2 is also really good to prevent damage. It discards your hand, which does play the Crit Builder, which is kind of bad. So maybe we'd prefer to just hold on to the Crit Builder and keep buffing it every turn. Ice Storm is a ton of damage, but it does exhaust. But I'm thinking about the top floor, and the top floor right now is just gonna be the big Train Steward and then a little Train Steward. If we put a Mollusk Mage behind the big Train Steward, then we can at least, keep the Mollusk Mage alive. And then if something makes it up to the top, we'll have a final magic power damage dealing floor. But the problem I see is that I don't really care about that top floor, but it's only 1 energy once. I still think an Ice Storm might just be better just to kill units faster. Because the magic power, if we put it on the top, because I'm really just kind of thinking around the floor capacity. If we put it at the top, it's not really doing that much. Oh, I'm actually thinking now, we gotta be really careful about Covenant 20. The -1 capacity. We want it to hit the top floor, or the middle. We don't want it to hit the bottom. If it hits the bottom, we could put the Mollusk Mage down there with the Champion and the Guard, and then put the Shattered Shell and the Large Steward on the middle, and then put the Sirens at the top to give us more time. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna take it. We don't need an Awake, we don't need spikes, we don't need Focused Growth. Energy is a problem, so we can't take a 3-cost card. Or 2-cost card, really. Unless it's a damage card, in which case it gets reduced on the champion floor, but even then. So we have to go to the right. I've kind of been building around this. We're gonna dupe our wonderful, beautiful Siren, and we're gonna upgrade spells as little as we can. Double stack Crystalline Seeds. Plus damage on a Restore. Plus on a Vine Grasp might actually be better just to kill a unit. -1. Well, I mean, we should just spend our money, huh? Well, before we spend any money, why don't we check this out? Okay, well now you got me thinking. Now what do we double stack? Crit Builder could be cheaper. A free Harness the Titan, that makes it significantly more playable. I don't really want to double stack something. The Daze is okay, but it already consumes, and really I just want to Daze early in order to buy time, if anything. It is good on Seraph, because it's Daze 4 on Seraph. It buys you 4 turns. Maybe that's just worth it on its own. Gotta check real quick. 7 energy turn 1 does not matter. This does not matter. Rooted when they enter the floor below the pyre. Train Stewards get +5/+5 damage, shield 2, and multi-strike. I mean, we do have a large Train Steward. It would turn him into a 25 × 2 53 unit, which is pretty good. Apply rooted to enemy units when they enter the floor below the pyre. Unless we have the sweep unit up there, that doesn't really do that much. The best one is Daze, because then you don't take any damage on that floor. Does double stack Daze really do that much? I don't think so. Let's Let's reroll. We might buy the Train Steward upgrade, but if we reroll now, we might be able to just buy better upgrades for spells. Remove Consume, cost 1 more. No, we don't like that. Plus 10 magic power. We do like that. On Helical, yes. On a Sting to make it better, yes. On the Vine Grasp to get a kill, yes. I mean, the holdover Vine Grasp is probably what you would like. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. Makes it more playable. We would have 265. We could afford anything we want from this. The multi-strike Train Steward would be okay. Like, just as a way of just doing a little bit of extra damage to kill a unit that might be making it up, you know? We could also purge, like, 2 cards. Got a thick deck, but, you know, we draw through the deck pretty quickly with our stings, and we consume quite a few cards. I'd prefer to consume the Frozen Lances, of course, but let's make the, one of the Helicals free. That way we can play it on any floor we want. And you know what? Let's not worry about getting a better Train Steward. Let's actually dump some cards. Because there's a few cards here that we don't want. Like, I don't really want Bad Restores or Frozen Lances. There's other better spells that give us incant synergies. So I'm gonna remove 1, and I'm gonna remove 2. And then we actually still have enough for 1 more. Remove Consume, make a spell cost more, which I don't think we want. Because we already draw enough. This is for 2, this is for 1, and we want this to just apply to the boss, I think. Although, you know, if we could descend repeatedly, that could be pretty interesting. Play Daze 2 as it go down. No, because if we have to play that, we just want it to exhaust. I think. I like playing it for 0 because it's a good emergency card. Okay. We'll do it, 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 we'll do it. I think everything is good. Should have gone for the thickest steward, says Viridi. I don't think it would have helped, but we're gonna be putting all of our hopes and dreams on the Siren anyways, I think. So this bottom floor honestly sucks. It's real bad. I'm trying to see if there's a way to even keep the champion alive. It's gonna be... I don't think there's a way to keep the champion alive at the bottom, which means you can't play the champion at the bottom. Because you can play Shattered Shell, it's just gonna die in 1 hit though. You can Vine Grasp these guys, but then they're just gonna make it up. I mean, they're gonna make it up anyways, but you still Vine Grasp them. Since you do 11 damage, I can't keep you alive. So I think we're gonna have to wait for the champion to come back around. So the question I have now is just, what do you play? We could put the champion higher, but we really, really need this spell weakness to be at the bottom. And in that case, I think you just stall. We'll put 1 Shattered Shell here. And we'll hope for like a tank that we can put in front of him next turn. This stupid champion has so little health, he can't survive a single hit. This is not what we're looking for, but we can put you down here. You're dying, but we knew that was gonna happen. I gotta kill you. Gotta kill you guys too. You're Ember Drain, which kind of blows. Really should have taken that Ice Tornado card, or whatever the hell it was. I mean, I know this kind of sucks, I know. Kind of has to be played. You're both dying, you're taking 18. I really don't want to pop spell weakness for 6 damage. You armor up. Hit you with a little bit of that. I gotta find a way to kill you. So I hope we draw a Helical Crystallis. Did draw a Siren. We can't really do anything with them on this turn, but they're still worth playing. So you do 11 damage. Our Pyre has 56 health. So I think we'll be okay. But now we can actually play cards again and, you know, do damage and whatnot. You also suck, but not much I can do there. You also suck. Everything here sucks. Why does it suck so much? Okay, let's start the incant chain. We got very unlucky early draw. I'm gonna call it. We got so unlucky early draw. I don't know how to kill these units fast enough. I think we have to trap shoot, but then these guys are kind of making it up. Not being able to play the champion just sucks so badly. I don't know what to do here. Okay. You have to come out. Harness. I need you to not hit the Pyre, and I need to kill you guys next turn. I can do 60 to you, but you guys are kind of making it up. I need to buff the Sirens for the next turn, so I think you trap shoot this guy, and you say, I'll deal with you later. Then, we'll sting. Sting. We'll play that. You're down there. Hello. We'll keep buffing. We'll keep buffing. We do have a crit builder in hand, which means it's freaking playable. But look at this next floor as it makes its way up. This is going to be the hard part. You're dying, you're living. 65. I can make you do 70 damage. If we incant a little bit, we'll do some bleed over damage. We have to play this. We don't have the energy to play the crit builder. We just lost. I can't kill this unit. I can get close, but if he hits the Pyre twice, we die, and he's gonna hit the Pyre twice. 44. You're hitting him twice for 80. That'll hit him more. 92. I can't get more than 92. Man, what a terrible way to lose it. But not being able to play the champion meant that we couldn't play our spells for the spell weakness damage. We just, like, I don't know what you do there. We took some damage on earlier challenges, but do you really need full Pyre health in order to win against the Seraph? Maybe we should have played the champion on floor 2. You know, maybe I got a little bit too heavy into the thinking that we needed perfect position on the units. Maybe we just needed him out there to apply the spell weakness, and we could have tanked him up later. You know, let the spell weakness be... it depends, you know? Because if you don't play the champion in the right position with as many tanks as possible, he might not apply enough spell weakness to Seraph to get you the kill. Seraph might, you know, cut its way through your Sirens too quickly. And you might need that spell weakness in order to deal the final blow. So I don't know, I think it's kind of a lose-lose situation. We could have probably put the champion in the middle, put the sweeper at the bottom maybe. But it was just dying in one hit. So you don't play the sweeper, you play the champion in the middle, you play your Vine Grasps, and then you just hope for another unit next turn. But if you don't get a unit, your champion is just dying anyways. Well, I mean, you're going to get a unit, but you can't play a Siren on that. You have to play the 2 Sirens on their own. So I don't know. It was effed either way. We got pretty just unlucky there. Not getting any of our good tanky units on that turn kind of just blew us out of the water. Kind of hate it. In any case, it was still a fun run. I think we'll do this again at some point. The random, I think, can definitely work. We got a little bit lucky getting the cards that we did, though, you know, getting holdover stings that we were able to duplicate and a multi-strike Siren of the Sea. I don't know if we're going to get that lucky again, because that's insanely lucky. And Harness the Titan holdover was pretty good, too. In any case, For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.